Okay, Phil.
Hello.
Hi. And just kind of talk a little bit loud. I know it's a little embarrassing and it's kind of hard to understand, but tell them what you were telling me about. You went to rehab and what happened after that.
Got it. Yeah, about 5 years ago now, I got sent off to Colorado to go to rehab for heroin meth addiction. I had completed it in 9 months, came back out to Las Vegas, and didn't have a family to contact. My family they changed their address, changed their number. They completely just abandoned me after I came back. So I really had no choice but to kind of grow up out here and just raise myself and go through the process out here.
And that's tough, man. How old were you at that time?
16.
You were 16.
I'm 21 now, so it's 5 years.
You've been out there a long time, and your folks, when you got back, instead of saying, "Hey, we're proud of you, son, you went through that just horrible program and got yourself straight," but we're just up and leaving you.
Yep, they weren't even there to say hi or bye to me when I got off the Greyhound bus.
My gosh. And have you spent most of the time homeless here in Las Vegas, or have you traveled around?
With the 5 years, I've been on and off. Like here and there, we'll find a place to stay or a couch to sleep on for a night or two.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the most part, we're outside. The heat. Wintertime's honestly a lot nicer than it is the summertime out here.
Yeah, wintertime in Vegas is much nicer.
By far.
And you have a partner that you travel with?
Yeah,
Blaze?
This is Blaze. She's been joining me for the last couple of years, and it's made it a lot easier.
Hi, Blaze. How are you today?
It's hot.
I know it is hot, isn't it? Where'd you guys sleep last night?
Right over on Rainbow and Tropicana in the tunnel.
Yeah, there's a tunnel over there. Is that where a lot of the homeless are?
It's like a community down there. It's kind of sad, really.
Okay. I'd like to get the directions. I'd maybe like to go down there tonight and maybe stay overnight down there with you guys as well. Okay. Blaze, kind of what happened to you? You told me briefly. If you could just kind of share a little bit.
My home life wasn't really the best. My parents were kind of oblivious to everything that was happening with me and all that. And I was living with my dad, and my parents divorced, and I saw him sleeping at the gas station by my dad's house, and I was like, "Dad, can you stay with us?" And he had stayed with us a couple times before that for a week or so, whatever. And this time, my dad found out that we had liked each other and were together, and then my dad kind of just gave us both the boot.
So he just said, "Yeah, you like this guy, and adios."
Yeah. My parents loved him before that, but as soon as we got together, they just hated him for whatever reason. I don't know. And my parents can't get over the fact that he keeps me safe and nothing happens to me out here, and they still just, I don't know.
It is hard, and I just can't imagine. I have children myself, and I just can't imagine how hard it is for the both of you. What are you most afraid of out there? I know this isn't going to be quite as violent as the police. How are the police? How do they treat you?
Like criminals.
They treat us like we're criminals. They treat us like we're bank robbers or that we're drug lords. They treat us completely far from how we should be treated.
So even though you're homeless, you do have no rights?
No.
Not at all.
Okay.
As soon as they find out that we're homeless, they're like, "Oh, we gotta search them. Do you have any weapons? There's probably drugs on you, whatever."
In the public, I can see part of that, but it's at what point do they draw the line? I mean, you can't just assume all the time.
Right, I understand, they have a lot of crap to deal with, and there's a lot of the homeless that, may have weapons or may, try and attack them, but, you should at least try and talk to somebody first before just going off. They really kind of they don't really give a damn about what you have to say, what you look like. They just group you with everyone else in that matter, and it's wrong. It can really tear someone up with their criminal record. They get me for jaywalking all the time. I've gone to court 3 times for jaywalking, and even done jail time I was in jail for 4 days for jaywalking.
Wow, that seems like a little
outrageous.
Yeah, it is outrageous. Aside from the police and with the area out here with the other homeless, is there do you feel safe aside from the police? So you do feel safe here in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never really had to deal with any threats or anything. When it comes to the homeless people that, I would say schizophrenic in a way. You kind of just turn the other way and avoid them. I mean, if they start walking towards you or coming after you, you kind of just either stand your ground or you just walk a little faster with her, I've had a lot of people trying to approach her and try to, gang around her, and I kind of step in and they back up at that point.
So they have to take care of her as well. what could, and this is just a basic question, is, of society, so to speak, if there were a program that would help you, whether through education, housing, get you back to where you could get a job. I mean, is that something you would like to do? Or?
Yeah, I mean, if I could get a shower and someone to help me get my ID and my social card, like all those back, and I had a place to stay for a week or two to get showered and whatnot, I'd be straight. I'd be able to get a job real easily.
Everyone's like, oh, why can't you guys get a job? And it's like, you can't get a job if you're dirty and you smell and you don't have clean clothes a lot.
And you can't get to and from.
A lot of people don't
public
understand
transport.
that, so it's like everyone's like, oh, you guys, you just have some stupid excuse, or you guys are drug addicts and you guys just want to be on the street. And it's like, no, like, we're tired of it. Like, it gets really
hard to get that chance to step up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I understand, guys. I know it's tough for you. I'm doing everything on my end, and across my journey, I'm sure the people of the United States are, they will start stepping up. So, again, God bless you guys, and I hope you stay safe. Thank you.
God bless.